Namaskaram and welcome in our Salesforce Guruji YouTube channel. This is fourth class for our logic building classes. In this particular class, we will learn about how we can create a flow diagram or flow chart and how we can use draw.io. So let's start our journey. So first of all, uh, if you want to create a flow chart or a flow diagram, then for that particular thing we need to know the purpose of that particular thing. Means basically we need to understand the requirement. Okay, so as I already explained in the previous classes, how basically we need to think and try to apply the logic, and this one will also go in deep. Let's first of all open a new tab and draw.io. Just type draw.io. Over here, when you will come first time, that time you have to authorize this with your Google Drive. So please do that one and allow all the things whatever is showing in front of you. Those will those are secured, so you don't need to worry about that one. You just need to allow all of them, and it's really great. Now it's saying you want to open an existing one or you want to create a new diagram. So basically I have created a existing one, but even we can create a new one. So let's open uh, existing one. So previously I was working on this one, and in this classes we'll use this particular one only. Okay, over here if you see, all the things that I have put over here are just drop and drag and drop component from over here. Okay, so basically let's do it. Okay, so one thing is we are missing one thing. Okay, something is not okay over here. Now there is one issue that I realize, that over here we are trying to print a value. Okay, but the thing is we should put a input or output box like this element, but we are not putting correct one. So that's why I'm removing this one. If you want to remove any particular one, then you just need to select it and delete it. Okay, now I want to use this one, so you can drag it, drop it like this way. Okay, I'm just deleting this relationship also, and we can put it like this. And okay, now we can connect this one. If you want to connect two elements, then basically you can use this arrow one. Okay, and using that one actually we can do it. Okay, so that way we can do it. Now instead of this one also, we'll put our one only, so we can remove it and put the output one. Okay, okay, that's done. Great. Now this is our perfect flow. Okay, great. Now if you just want to connect it, then definitely we can do it from here. Okay, so basically if you want to select it, then from here to here, something like this you need to do. Okay, it's not working in a perfect order. So basically we need to connect it from here to there. Okay, or you can directly do it like this way also. So I'm selecting again, delete first. From here I want to make connection to this one actually. Okay, so for this one it's not working basically. So what we should do is we should put it, and first let's remove this one actually, this arrow sign. If you want to connect it, then we can connect from here to here. Okay, now this is done. And if we want to connect this one, then from here to here, now this is looking good. That's what we need to do. We have to try a lot for these kind of small kind of things. But now this is the perfect flow that is ready. Now here is the main content for this class, so we need to create a new one. You can just click on this plus icon and you will have another sheet to draw. So basically over here what we want to do is we want to create a a basic diagram that can add to particular number. Okay, so for that one, first of all we need to put our start element. So I just click on this one and it's over here, put it in at the top of the screen, and you can say start. Okay, from here our flow will start. Now after this one, so first of all our program will start. Now another question is basically we want to add two particular number. It means we have to take two number from the user. Okay, this is how basically we need to think. So that's what we need to do. We need to take these two numbers. So we can take these two numbers in the input. Okay, input A and B. Okay, in the A and B we can take inputs. Okay, so input as A and B. Okay, so we will take input. Then what we need to do is we need to uh, sum it. Okay, so for that one we have to do the processing. So for processing we have to put this one, this rectangle, drag and drop, done. We have to sum it and A plus B. Okay, and then we can print it. So if you want to print it, then again we have to put input output. So we can put print some, or this one also, let's make it small. Now we want to end it, so whether we can copy paste this thing or we can create a new one from there. Okay, drag and drop it, it's up to us. So we can say end. Now we have to connect all of these one. So how basically we can connect? Again, we just need to use the arrow, and through this arrow we can connect this to this, and then sorry, this to this, and oh, from here to here, and here to here. Okay, now our basic flow is ready. That is actually adding two particular number. But now here when I was explaining about A and B, then time definitely it's going out of your mind that basically I want to add two numbers, that can be anything, but why we are putting in A and B, and what is actually A and B? So actually A and B is basically a variable. Okay, so first of all we have to understand this thing, what is a variable. So suppose we want to store something in the memory, that time we can use variable, and variable is just a name of that memory. Okay, so suppose I want to store first number, then I also want to store the second number. Okay, so for that particular thing I need a variable to store that particular thing. So over here we are taking input, the first number is storing in the A variable and the second number is storing in the B variable. Okay, and here again we are going for the third variable. The third variable is just adding both of these variables A plus B, and the sum we are just printing over here. Okay, so this is how actually we need to do. But if we understand the concept of variable, then it will be very very easy. Now one question arise that how basically we can, well, like why we need to use the variable and where we need to use. So wherever you want to store something, okay, wherever you want to store something on that particular time, we have to use variables. Okay, but like when we can use, okay, so wherever we need a value or something that we need in future to use it for that particular thing, actually we need variables. Okay, so over here if you see, in the starting of our flow started from here, then we took two input from user A and B. Basically we will need these two variables in future to sum it. So that's why in over here in the processing element, we are like adding these two variables, and then we are just printing. So this is how basically we need to do. So this is a very basic example. Let's see if we have anything else to do it. So we need to put star template. We need to add the shapes and symbols. We need to connect it with the arrow. If you want to split in the uh, path, then we need to use the decision. We already understood how we can use the decision. Okay, so that thing also possible. If you want to customize it, okay, maybe if this is going here, then definitely it's not looking good, so we need to put it on the correct position. That way it will look definitely good. If you want to download it and share it, then definitely I will need it. So as assignment I am giving you, so I will need it. So for that one, what you need to do is you just need to click on file, then download is over here. Okay, let me put myself over here. You are looking over here. uh, then you just need to say export as a png or whatever you want to do. So for like where you want to do it, so I want to do on my device. Now it's downloaded. If I want to open it, then here is our flow basically. Okay, so this is how we can like write a flow actually, or create a flow diagram. You need to do the same way. You also need to sign up for draw.io, and it will redirect you to diagram.net, and this will be connected with our Google Drive. Whatever we will do over here will also store in our Google Drive. Whenever we'll need it, we'll just use them. And this way we'll just add other pages. So for this particular program or this particular flow, I can say add two numbers. Okay, so like that way you can name it, and then you can just click on plus icon and create an different one. So that's it for this class. Definitely we'll meet in the next class, but before that you need to create a flow that will add three numbers. Okay, this is very simple, very basic, but you have to do it by your own, and in the assignment you need to submit it. Thank you so much for watching this complete video. We will meet in the next video. Till that, bye bye. Jai Hind.